Well, I've been very impressed. It's obviously the first time this event's taken place. Absolutely full hall and a big hall, and I think therefore it's a terrific event on the calendar and a needed one. Offices are the largest property investment segment in the world in terms of investment turnover, and the second largest in terms of presence next to retail of investment assets. And I think given that scale, given particularly the world we live in and the issues for real estate, it's important to focus on it. I think it's important to remember two things. We are in the down part of one of the more serious market and financial cycles of recent times. And that means the headlines are negative, the facts behind the headlines are negative, and will be for some months to come, well into next year. And that will find out in an unpleasant way companies and individuals, the like of which, as you say, we've seen over the weekend. It's also important to remember that this is a cycle. And just as we are gloomy today, all of the things that are being done in reaction to that gloom sow the seeds of the recovery. And as it relates to real estate, people pulling back on development, people stabilizing their financial structure, people lowering rents and prices of real estate in reaction, all of those are the necessary ingredients of the next upcycle. So the world isn't ending, the world isn't going to dramatically change and become unrecognizable. What we are in is a business cycle, a painful one. You have to make sure your house is in order, but I have every confidence in the medium-term future for our industry and in particular for the office segment. One of the features of real estate is our assets last for decades, let's say 50 years, sometimes hundreds of years, and they produce a stability of cash flow from our occupiers that is the envy of any other industry in the world. Those occupiers aren't disappearing, the economy isn't going to disappear, we're not all going to live in tents. This is a long-term, healthy, stable industry. However, the value that financial markets put on our assets can fluctuate wildly, and we're seeing that negatively now. And of course, a weak economy means our customers experience pressures and they translate to us. So we have to be customer focused. There will be difficult times as our customers feel the pressure on their businesses in the coming months, and we have to work with our customers to absorb that and allow the long-term nature of our assets to show through.